Hi everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm going to show you the Nana Hot Toy Star Wars figure in 1/6 scale. So today's special is the Captain Rex. Yay! I finally managed to get him for about £250 on eBay. Yeah, he's rather expensive, but then again, he's Captain Rex. You gotta have him. You gotta have it. If you are a Star Wars fan, you gotta have Captain Rex in your collection as a clone commander. He really is that special. And when you watch the Clone Wars on Disney Plus, and he is so awesome. I mean, he is not like any other clone. Other clone just like go and shoot all the Jedi. Or he doesn't do that. He make his own decision. He know what's right and wrong, and he is very strong-willed guy. And then when it comes to tough decision, he can do it. He's very smart. He can figure things out. Yeah, so he's one of my favorite actually, and also he can go with the Clone Force 99 Bad Batch as well. So you can collect him for all sort of reason, but whatever reason you have chosen, and he has to be in your collection for Star Wars because he is that important. So yeah, I really glad that I have him really, and the bid start from about £200 all the way to £300 sometime. So in the UK, that's what it is, and in Hong Kong market also the same. So I managed to get this one here. Right, let's look at the comparison with Jessie. I mean, even though they do share a lot of similarity in between, and the suit is the same. I mean, the chest armor look the same, and the shoulder pad slightly different because you got the a bit square-ish one for the shoulder pad, and you got both of them. But the Captain Rex only have one side, and it's a bit curved, not square-ish, and he doesn't have one on the other side. But in terms of scales wise and proportion, all this stuff, I mean, Captain Rex looks a lot more realistic than Jessie. So I'm gonna tell you why all this stuff in a second. So let's start with the accessory with Captain Rex come with it. You can see that he come with all these bunch of pair as usual. So all the clone has it. You got relaxed hand, shooting hand, also pointing fingers hands, and all kind of stuff like that. And you got thumbs up hands and trigger hands and so on and so forth. So these are the same thing for every other figures. So that's not really special. So what's special about is the major difference between these two is the color scheme is similar, but they are very different tone in terms of the white. The white on the Captain Rex is a lot more used, a bit more green and yellowish. So looks like he has been out in a battle a lot more than Jessie. Jessie is a lot cleaner in terms of color. If you look at it, very pale and very clean, very white, and the blues are there, and they both have a blue color and similar stuff there. But the Captain Rex, you can clearly see that he has a lot more better damage than Jessie. And one thing special about it is that his helmet is not like any other clone helmet at all. It's completely different. I mean, most clone phase 1 and phase 2 share, it's very similar. They always look like this. But Captain Rex helmet is very different because you can see that helmet design is very different between these two. And of course, he has this range finders and all these other additional part and all the little camera, which you can actually take it out and you can swap it with this normal clone head as well if you want to. But I just want to keep everything on him, make him feel more special and more unique. And you can see the visor is completely different, and it looks a lot cooler, and also looks like a little sort of like a horn kind of paint on the helmet as well. So that is his traditional looks on that. But anyway, so on top of all this, like a helmet and other things, and there is something about this pouch. I mentioned it in my previous video when I reviewed the Jessie, saying that this pouch is going down, but in these figures it's a lot more realistic because the pouch go about here from his black pouch area, the neck area, the neckline, I would say, all the way there. So you don't have all these left space dangling around here. Compared to the Jessie has a lot more problem. You see that I cannot push this pouch up there, and it doesn't stick. It kind of like push me back because the magnet is not there, and the magnet is actually sit in that particular position. So because of that, and you can see how much gap is hanging around underneath the armor with this pouch. It just looks so ugly, and I really don't like this part. I don't know what to do with this, but I don't have no choice. I have to leave it there. Apart from that, the rest is not too bad. You know, they both share the similar side guns, and then this clone blaster. And the jetpack is completely different. Obviously, Jesse is more art trooper, so his style is different. I don't like this shower head. It just doesn't make sense. Creep me out. But I like this jetpack. The jetpack is really cool, and it's magnet as well. You got fire effects on top of that, which is bonus. And you can see all this weathering here is so nice. It looks so realistic. I thought they are dust, but actually they are not. They actually stick to him, you know, permanently. And also you can take out this middle rocket as well if you want to, and then put this fire effects underneath there to make it look like he's actually shooting this rocket up from the jetpack. That is also cool. So yeah, so a lot of good things about Captain Rex, and you know, I really like these figures, and I'm really glad that I have it. And my next one on the list is the Captain Cody and also Commander Fox. So Cody and Fox gotta have it. So I'm gonna pre-order the Fox on the KG Hobby probably, and then but I have to hunt down the Cody somewhere. But he is a bit rather expensive at the moment. Everywhere I look is around about £300 as you know minimum. That is the second hand. If it's brand new, about $350 probably. So there we are. So in UK, that's why it looks like diecast Iron Man figures are between 400 to 500. Hot toy plastic figures 1/6 scale, and they're between about 200 to 300. You know, anything cheaper is like normal clone figures. You know, something that a lot of people have, and they are less than 200. But nevertheless, they still over 150 is a minimum. So they are expensive. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that you find this video helpful, and if you're thinking of picking this guy up, I definitely recommend it. If you're a Star Wars fan, and you know, Captain Rex is a must-have. And on top of that, look at his head sculpt is really cool. I mean, I like all the detail of his face and all the little things, and his hair is also different. You know, he has this yellow kind of like hairstyle. And they're all bald head anyway, because they're all clones. So you know, and underneath the suit is also cloth, by the way, the same as Jesse, so you don't have any problem with posing or any of those problems. So I'm pretty sure it's all gonna be good. All right, so I have some more figures on the Star Wars. In fact, I have the whole shelf full of Star Wars figures now. I have loads of clone in different helmet, different design. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all on my channel. So if you stay tuned, you're gonna have a see. You'll get to see all those stuff. Right, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.